Dress to Duel. Today, I'm going to answer some questions you might have about this channel, the gameplay, and yes, some personal stuff too. Let's get into it. I've always loved Yu-Gi-Oh! And I wanted to create a space where I could share my passion for the game while adding my own twist. There's so much more to this game than just cards. You can bring your own style and personality into it. So, I decided to combine my love for dueling with some creative flair, and that's how Dressed to Duel was born. This channel is all about having fun with Yu-Gi-Oh! But with a creative spin. Whether it's deck building, crazy challenges, or themed duels, I want to keep it fresh and entertaining. It's not just about winning. It's about enjoying the game and pushing the limits of what you can do in a duel. It's a mix of both. While I really enjoy competitive strategies, I'm all about making the game fun and accessible to everyone. Sometimes I'll go deep into deck tech and meta strategies, and other times it's more about themed or just plain wacky deck ideas that anyone can try out. The key is balance, enjoying the game in all of its form. Great question. It's a part of who I am. I'm gender fluid, which means I express my gender in different ways depending on how I feel. Cross-dressing is just one way I express that. For me, it's a form of self-expression and helps me feel more like myself. Plus, it brings a fun, unique vibe to the channel that fits with the creative energy I want to bring into Dressed to Duel. It definitely adds to the creative freedom. Since I don't feel confined to a particular gender presentation, I get to have fun with how I show up on camera and in the content I create. Some days you might see me in more traditional clothes, and other days I might show up in a totally different style. It's just me being me, and I think it reflects on the fun and fluid nature of the channel itself. Definitely, I love the idea of bringing in other duelists and creators to collaborate. It makes the content more dynamic, and there's always something to learn from other perspectives. So keep an eye out for collabs and guest duels in the future. Have fun with it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Can seem intimidating at first because there's so much to learn, but don't get caught up on trying to master everything at once. Start with a deck strategy you really enjoy, and don't be afraid to experiment. It's all about finding what works for you and having a good time with your duels. So personally, I love playing rogue and off-meta decks that surprise my opponents. There's nothing like pulling out an unexpected combo or strategy. Of course, I do appreciate a solid meta deck now and then, but playing creatively, that's what keeps me hooked. You can expect more wild deck ideas, creative duels, and a lot of fun twists. I'm also planning to dive into different formats, collaborations, and maybe even some tournaments. The goal is to keep things fresh, so if you've got any crazy suggestions, drop them in the comments.